Okay, I'm going to show you a few tools which we use for carving, and I'm just going to show you how to use them as well, just on this butternut squash. That will give you a few tips while you're carving, pretty simple tips. Now again, as I said in every carving there, just to hold something you need to have a base cleared off. So just a chopping knife always with you. It's a chopping knife, you can have always with you, and that makes it sit very well, and you can work on the surface nicely. Second thing, very important, is a peeler. Now peeler just takes off the either say a damaged skin or a dirty skin, or brings up the nicer skin on the top, which you can carve on, and sometimes it's even easier to work on a softer skin. So as you see, it's peeling off just a bit part of the butternut squash. Now this is a canneler. Now that's used on the hard fruits most of the time. What you do with this is, either if you want to mark something, so say if you want to mark a straight line, that's all it does, okay, and it gives you a quite straight, quite rigid mark. And this is basically for straight lines. You can use for curves as well if you desire, like this. Okay, so if you want to write something as well, so say there's a letter D on it, that can be just carved out in a matter of seconds. So that's quite useful as well. These three are basically shaped knives. Okay, they give you different shapes, but they won't carve anything. But these are for patterns. You create a pattern out of it. So if you go just like that, and it gives you say a shape of a petal, and again if you keep on following the same way around it, it's just giving you the shapes. Okay, and all these three are the same, all they are is a different cut on it. So if you're going with this one, it gives you a round finish rather than a sharp finish. Okay, and the same the other one, that's much more sharper finish than the other one. Okay, you can actually, if you need to take a part off, you can take a part off as well, and you just go again on the top of it, and it gives you just a different kind of a look. Alright, now the most important thing what we use in carving is a paring knife. Now this is just a small edge knife which is shaped like a half curve. Now the way to hold it is exactly the same way you hold a pen. If you hold a pen like that, it's the right way to hold it. And again, you need whatever you're drawing like on a piece of paper, exact same way you draw. So say if you want to draw a circle, now you draw a circle. Okay, so drawing a circle on a piece of paper is good enough, but on this, if you want to show it from a distance, you want to three-dimensional it, what you have to do is either you take that circle out or you take the surroundings out, and that makes it three-dimensional. So say for instance we take out the surroundings of it. Okay, so what I have done here is just took the surroundings out. As you can see, it gives you a nice view, a three-dimensional view of the circle. Now these circles or triangles or squares is all in the same way. Again, the way to use this knife would be, you can't just put straight lines like that. Your knife has to be in a V shape, going in a V shape, so that whatever you need to take it out, it comes out and it cuts inside it. So say if we draw a line, we're not going to draw like that, but you can draw like that just for your knowledge, just a straight line, you know that you want to draw something here. But if you want to take that part out, you need to go in a V section. So one goes like this, the other one goes the other way, and that's the way you do a carving. That's the way you can carve something on a fruit or a vegetable. Again, if you want to go a little bit more, you want to draw a petal. So my knife is basically going this way and that way, so basically a V shape is going, and what it does is it takes the petal out. Okay, now you have a shape there. again, the shape is not just good enough, so you need to make a petal out. So say we draw a petal around it, and we want to keep that space, keep that part. So what we do is we create a space around it. And there we go, there is a, and you can visualize it, you can see it, what you're actually carving. And same as anything, you can carve the faces, you can carve the a pattern or a leaf, or, and so this is the basic idea of the carving. So these are the normal tools what we use. Again, a steel, this is just to keep your knife sharp when you're working on the hard fruit and vegetables. Steel has to be used to keep your knife sharp. The way to use that would be just the sharp end, 1, 2. So basically the top side and the bottom side, you're rubbing on the steel. It's a diamond steel. Okay, so that's mostly it. Hopefully these tips are going to help you out while you're carving with your fruit and veg.